It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. Away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain and closer to midfield.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Run up out of the shotgun. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Smith. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
It's Willis. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Mustangs are going to keep this drive rolling. Hands off to the left. He finds some space. Now he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. Play action here on first down. On the move now. He's got it with room to run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. The back's got it. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
With the catch, it's Hale. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where you're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Mustang's offense back on the field. Last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Smith. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Baylor.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
SMU 7.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The drive looks go to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They'll throw it now. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to throw is Smith. Grab with the receiver. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it here. Breaks in open space. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Tatum. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hale. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to scramble now. Zero running back stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The Bears will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Pop over the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Bears are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
They face a 3rd and short in the 9th play of this drive. Before picking up enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bears.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
21, SMU 14.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Mustangs. There was no catching him that time. So after the momentum shifts, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't you have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game. Maybe going back and forth all game.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Running back grabs it on a screen. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They're going to run it. He breaks free. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do, man, for us. He gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Boy, the line does their job here. You give him all day to throw the ball. If you're a defense facing a quarterback like this, and he's going to pick you apart all game long.
And the Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Bears are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
He's got it right near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Baylor.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And the PAT is good.
28, SMU, 21.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. There he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Smith. Quick throw over the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made. That's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the 1st half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Third down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's caught. It's tailed. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Running back with the football. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Tatum. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. It's over to 25. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. The offense was some pre-snap motion. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He gets loose. Inside the 35. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. He's got room to run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
The Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Pitch made on the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, SMU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go, fourth quarter. Hard into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score for Baylor 35, SMU 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on that play.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
The score for Baylor 42, SMU 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Mustangs offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? To throw, it's Smith. It's a fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. They get him down and out before he reaches the 39.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They'll run it here. Look out. Room to run here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Ruled out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And finds the tight end for the completion. They finally stopped it. That gain is good for a first and goal. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Freedom! Freedom!
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air, it's Smith. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Snags a quick throw. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. He shreds the tackle.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Or hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Makes the catch downfield. That was the clutch play they needed. Just about put this game on ice, Kirk. Here in the middle of the season, number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week, but today was a different kind of test. The number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of, and these guys really met the challenge.